Hi there, I'm Abigail from Abby's Chats Cooking, and today I'm going to show you how I make a traditional omelet that you fold 3 times, and how I make Dad's coffee. I'm also going to make a little pancake-looking omelet with just cheese, similar to a quiche, but instead in a pan, not an oven. Come on, let me show you. Okay, so first we're going to start off with the coffee, because that takes a bit. So here I have some boiling water. I just finished boiling. Now we're going to grind our beans. My dad likes in his coffee 2 tablespoons for every ounce of coffee. So here I'm going to grind it. Then you want it to be a coarse grind like this for the French press. So then what you do, take this out. Try not to splash yourself with it. Pour it in. Okay. Sometimes it gets stuck on the bottom, so give it a quick tap. Everything out. Okay, once all the ground coffee beans are in there, take your hot water. Be really careful. It was just boiling a minute ago, so you want to be really careful. Pour it in slowly. Fill it up to about here in the French press. Okay, almost there. And perfect. Now we're going to let that sit for about 5 minutes. And that sounds like a perfect amount of time to start our omelet. But first, you want to let this sit for 5 minutes. Don't let it sit and... Oh, you forgot to stir it. I forgot to stir it. Sorry. So you don't want to let it sit for more than 5 minutes, because then it will get a little acidic, and that will not be a good flavor in your coffee. You do not want to have bad coffee with a good omelet. So let's show you. So for an omelet, you can really do any filling you want. Today I'm just using some cheddar cheese, some Everglade tomatoes from our garden here, see, and some onions that I sliced up. Also, we're going to use cilantro for garnish. We're going to use this pan, or comal, or griddle, or whatever you like to call it, skillet. I don't know. So now I beat these 3 eggs here, as you can see. So they're all nice and yellow. And then you can use any fat you want, but I'm using beef tallow today that we made a while ago. You can use it from any meat that has a lot of fat content, and then just render it out and pour it in a jar, and it lasts a bit. You can use olive oil, you can use butter, whatever you want. If you want a nice big heaping tablespoon, get it off. There. Doesn't want to come off. Okay, scrape it. Okay. Then it should melt. Any fat, so it doesn't stick, because that will not end good. I'm going to spread it out everywhere. Grab your spatula and get it everywhere, nice and coated. Okay. Turn the pan down. Okay, turn it down a bit. Spread it out everywhere. See? Okay, got it spread out. Next, come in with your eggies. Okay. Perfect. You want here sizzling. Okay. Then, spread it out everywhere. See? Be real careful. Get it every single spot. Go in with the spatula if you need to. Everything coated. Everything has a nice layer. No holes. That'll not be good in the end. See? Let that cook for a bit. Next, go in with your fillings. First I'm going to do my onions. Go in right here. Not too close to the middle, because then you want it to the edge a bit. See? Okay. No. Get it stuck off the sides a bit too, if it sticks, but it didn't. Then finish up putting all your fillings. Okay. So now we add the rest of our fillings. So you add your tomatoes. You can use any meats you want. Any leftover meats you have or anything will work here. Just fill it up. Okay. We add some peppers. Little Thai peppers. These are really spicy. So we use 3, but you can use as many to your spiciness, or you can just skip the peppers if you don't like spicy. Add a bit more cheese. Nice and cheesy. Going in the sides, make sure no stickage. So you can go in and see, want it a little brown, not a lot. Here you can see, check it. Still needs a little more time, just a bit. And I just want to make sure, no stickage at all. So now this is going to use 3 folds. Go in, first fold, get under, oops, it fell off. Okay, that's 1, 2. So you got a little crispy, that's fine. Now, go in, careful. You can take it to the middle. You want to let that inside cook, see? You want all of that to cook through. So it doesn't take very long. Okay, so it's about finished. So now we're going to slide it on our plate. You can do it. Just grab it, or you can slide it. Your spatula to help it out. Careful. Good. And we can fix it on the plate. And we're going to garnish it. Grab our garnish. Sprinkle any garnish you want. Okay. Nice. Turn it off. And we got to check on our coffee. So, see? It's been about 5 minutes. Now, since this French press, you have to press it. You got to be very slow. So it takes a minute. Look at that going down. So it separate the grinds from the actual liquid coffee. Looks so cool just pressing it. But you gotta be very slow, or else it'll crack at the bottom. So you gotta be really careful with your French press. Gonna press it. So you feel nothing. See? No, whatever you call that, left. So now, pour it into our mug, or any cup that you use for your coffee. Steam, nice fresh, hot coffee for Dad. Everything's out now. Looks good. So you can put sugar to your taste, or honey, whatever you like. And that's how I make Dad's coffee. Now next, we're gonna make our other mini pancake egg thing. This one is for Mom. We're only putting cheese for her, so I can get set up. Okay, so now again, we have our smaller pan, and just grab another giant tablespoon. See? No stickage here. Again, you can use your olive oil or butter, whatever you're using. Pour it in there. Put it all in there. Spread it out. Okay, let it all melt. And then once we do that, we're going to pour our eggie in there. We're going to let it cook, then we flip it, and then here's how we're going to do it. We're going to put the cheese in there. And that's really good. So now once we have all our towel melted, oh, my window just closed. Windy day today. So here, spread it out a bit. In there, I just had beaten 3 eggs. Nothing else really. Let it cook. Takes a minute or two. And when at the bottom cooked, and then we're gonna flip it and add the cheese, just like I said. Really easy. And here we're using actually some it's mozzarella cheese, I think, from a cheese stick. We just parted it up like that. See? And this one's for Mom. Only cheese. Everything. You can move it a bit, gentle. Let the raw egg get over here. Although we are gonna flip it, it'll help the cooking get faster. Okay. Careful. Ooh, it's puffing a little. Real careful. Don't want to burn yourself. And this is on medium high right now, I believe. Yes. These recipes, the egg recipes and the coffee is really easy to make for a breakfast or a brunch or whatever. They're very simple and quick. Okay, now I just flipped it and you see it got nice and brown. So you can hear the sizzle. Now we're going to add our cheesio. You can do any cheese again you want. So just layer it on there. Quick. See? Just like that. Okay, even layer right there. Let it finish cooking. I'm going to check on it real quick. Give me a minute. The bottom's starting to brown up. So that means it's almost ready. So now, put it down. Turn your heat off once it's brown. You see that? I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. See that brown goodness? Just turn my heat off. Okay, so here I'm about to get it on my plate. Get your plate close to your stove, like that. Then grab it. The residual heat from this omelet should melt your cheese. Again, just like we did the other one. Be real careful. Give it like that. And it looks so cute. It's like a miniature personal little egg omelet. So cute. And the residual heat, I can see the residual is already melting all that cheesy. Nice and warm. Okay. I'm going to go grab my other omelet. And we can show you the final results of my eggies. Okay, here we have this omelet one, this omelet two. This one had our onions, our tomatoes, our peppers, and our cheddar with cilantro sprinkled on top for garnish. That one's Daddy's. This one's Mommy's. It's the little egg pancake with the mozzarella on top. Then over here, if you come, we have our coffee. This one just add a little sugar to your taste, or honey, whatever you like. And that's how it looks. Awesome. If you want, you could sprinkle the salt at the end on your eggs, but I don't think we need that. Awesome like this. I hope today my video showed you how to make my version of omelets and coffee. Hope you liked it. Bye.